from Buff Radio. I'm Braden Bell alongside Killian McClatchy. We're live from Bear River High School in Garland, Utah. It's a fun atmosphere, a difficult night really for a Buffalo fan as things were looking great in the first half and the beginning of the second half really. This team looked like they were on their way to a 3-0 region record, and then Bear River kind of imposed their will, and they win this thing, final score 55-49. Quickly, what was your analysis during that game, Killian? 12 played well for the first 16 minutes, but they couldn't close it out.
Yeah, it was one of those things. First half, we dominated. We got off to a bit of a slow start right at the very beginning of the game. Coach Fox had a very good timeout. To refocus the team. They got onto a bit of a run there. Halftime came around, Bear River just kind of, I don't know what to call it, but they just kind of flexed their
muscle, physical, chippy play.
There you go.
It's very similar game to what we saw last year. Then I'm thinking about it. First time we met Bear River, it was at home last year. 12 led at halftime of that game. I think by about the same margin. Then Bear River imposed their will and ended up winning by a little more than this. I think these two teams are more even than last year's teams were. But a very similar game to what we saw last year. And it's just that Bear River, they know how to win. They'll do it anyway. They'll play dirty, whatever they got to do. You got to hand it to them. It's not fun to watch when you're an opposing fan, but they do what they got to do.
Hey, whatever it takes to get the win.
So, instant analysis, you got to say this is a disappointing loss, but we were talking about this during the broadcast. It would have been a steal if the Buffaloes could have won this game at Bear River. They're still sitting fine in region play, 2-1. They get Grantsville and Ben Lomond next week. If you win both of those, you're 4-1 in the region. You get Bear River at home still. You got to feel good about things. So, it's a disappointing loss, don't get me wrong, but they're still in good position in Region 11.
Yeah, the only thing that this really hurts is kind of your pride a little bit. Other than that, it doesn't hurt anything standings-wise. Bear River still has a game on us. Yeah, they're in first place, but we've only played 3. They played 4. We got Grantsville coming up. They've been a bit iffy up and down so far. Ben Lomond, they're playing better, but we can't forget we still have Stansbury, another rematch with these guys. But so it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for the second go-around.
So I'm not going to lie, we're just trying to make this positive, but this hurts. It hurts. I'm not going to lie to you. So 55-49 the final score. We'll get to some stats real quick. Connor Searles, 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 blocks. The guy's a beast on defense. 6 blocks. Unbelievable. He's averaged 4 in what was that 5-game winning streak, and he upped the ante to 6 on this game. Matt Memmott, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He struggled down the stretch, though, as most of the Buffaloes did, and that was a key. Ace Hymas, 20 points and 4 rebounds. Ace had a big night. Quiet big night, though. You didn't really hear his name a lot, but he was the leading scorer with 20 points. And Tyler Lawrence had 8. Buffalo shoot 39% from the floor, 28 from behind the arc, 4 of 14. They struggled from threes, and free throws only 5 of 9, and that was in part that separated the game. Bear River automatic at the free throw line, and they got there early and often.
Oh yeah, it's frightening when they get to the line because you don't expect, and you're like, there's 2 easy points there, let's look at it, go back. I think they missed 2, 3 free throws all game.
Yeah. Yeah, down the stretch, I think they missed 2 or 3 the whole game.
That's just incredible.
When you did foul them, it was an automatic 2, and when you do that, it's really tough to beat. And with all that, despite all that, the Buffaloes only lose by 6. So that's a pretty noble result, I guess. A loss is a loss, but got to give it to him. Jarrett Jackson was a big-time storyline. He had a great first half. He had 6 points in the first half. He was in foul trouble. Got 2 quick fouls early in the fourth and fouled out of the ballgame with 7:26 to go. That forced Hymas and Searle to, have a bigger role, and I think it took a little more energy out of them, and that was a big-time storyline and providing why the Buffaloes lost tonight as well.
Yeah, another thing, it put a lot of pressure on Lincoln Powers. Coming into the game, he got 2 quick fouls right off the bat. He came in first for Jared, It's tough when you got those fouls and you're expecting to come up and play good defense when, they didn't use any other substitutions, Buffaloes. And, if I'm correct, Bear River didn't even use 1.
Nope, they played their starting 5 the entire game. That's rare. You don't see that. So, that tells you a lot. Quickly as we ended, Bear River dominates the second half. That's all you can say. They score 16 points in the third and fourth quarters and win this thing 55-49. Next up, we got Grantsville on the road Wednesday night. Close out Region's rivalry game. You got to bounce back. It's Region 11 play, and that's just what you got to do. It's Grantsville, and I think the guys will be up for it.
Oh yeah, rivalry game. Everybody gets a little more hyped up for it. I think we'll head in there, and it'll be a good game.
Close the book, move on. That's what we got to do.
Exactly.
55-49 final score. The Buffs are 2-1 in Region, in a better spot than we were last year. That's the way you got to look at it. So stay positive and fight on. Live another day. Wednesday night will be at Grantsville. Thank you for watching Buff Radio. Quickly, we will thank our sponsor, Tooele Valley Urgent Care. accepting all major forms of insurance across the street from Walmart. So visit the urgent care if you're feeling sick in that flu season. That's all we have. 55-49, the Bear River Bears defeat the Tooele Buffaloes here from Garland, Utah. Good night.